Hello, you've reached my channel Cosmic Vibrations. My name is Ara. I'm going to be doing a daily tarot reading for December 13th. Okay, and I'm going to put a timestamp down below in the description box so that you can skip it straight ahead to the beginning of the reading without having to sit through this part unless you feel like hanging out with me. And I'm going to do one central theme of the day card along with 5 explainer cards and probably a bunch of clarifiers. And of course this reading may or may not resonate for you. It's also not sign related, so anybody can watch this reading. And we shall see what comes out. You're in my kitchen, by the way. I decided to switch up on rooms. The lighting in here is a little bit better. And the table is bigger too, which is nice. Okay, December 13th, which is a Saturday. Or wait a minute, Sunday. Sunday, December 13th, 2020. And if you're curious on what decks I'm using, I'll be putting the names of the decks down below in the description box too. And if for some reason anyone out there would like a personal reading with me, my email is also down in the description box, where if you're interested in getting a private reading with me, you can always email me. Hopefully you can hear me okay over the buzzing of the refrigerator. Okay. Oh, weird. I guess those wanted to be there too. Let's see. I'll do this one. Okay. Let me pick one to go with the top card. All right, I'm going to pick a different deck to help me explain this a little bit better. Okay. Your central experience for the day, or your theme for the day, is overcoming worry. And this was similar to a reading I did earlier for the 12th of December. It seems like this might be an ongoing storyline. You are trying to overcome worry and stress. There might be some old memories or ghosts from the past that are interfering with your present, either internally for yourself or even externally. You might be having some moments where you're being reminded of things from the past that were very disturbing or upsetting for you. And so you're trying to separate reality from your fears right now. This could be relationship oriented. This could also be something else. So I'm going to try to read it both ways. You're trying to get a grip on your own emotions, to rein in your emotions, to make better sense out of them, to acknowledge them, to not ridicule your emotions or criticize your emotions, but simply just to identify what they are and where they're coming from. If they're coming from something from the present, or if they're coming from the past. And trying to really see the emotional perspectives in this matter, not just your own, but other people's as well, and to curb things like retaliation or jealousy even. There might be an issue with jealousy in here, or feeling like a relationship is threatened, or the worry of someone being unfaithful. Not that they are being unfaithful, just the worry about it or the stress over it. Maybe because you have been betrayed in the past and so it's hard to trust again. Or you may simply be trying to really ferret out what is actually happening in a situation, as in doing a little research, looking in depth into why you feel the way that you feel, on whether it is merited with what's actually happening or going on, as well as someone else this might be roles reversed here. That aside, it might be that you are trying to get a hold of control over your emotions, where you are not letting stress or worry interfere with your future manifestations, future goals, where you are overcoming stress and worry, or you're getting a grip over those things and not letting them bleed into a potential reality for you in the future. Because ultimately you want happiness, and you may have put your energy and time into something, whether it's a business, a talent, work related, relationship related, or family related, or even with your own health. If that's the case, you may have worried about your health in the past. You're trying to get a grip on how you feel so that you can best take care of yourself. I'm getting feelings of like hypochondria here, of being afraid that you're actually much sicker than you really are, or that there's something worse going on than you think. But I wouldn't feed into those fears. I would just get checked out. I would go see some experts, get tested for different things. Chances are you're fine. And you may also be worried about the health of another as well. Try not to worry about it too much. Just stay in the here and now, in the present, and deal with each step as you go. But really, from these two cards, I'm getting that you're extremely happy, or that you see this happiness in the future. Things are growing in a good way. You've put a lot of your effort and time into something and nurtured or cultivated something. And so you may be battling with fears over losing this because it matters so much to you. But I don't necessarily see anything in here that says you're going to lose anything. So, your passion in life is very activated right now. Maybe this is why there's some niggling fears in the way, is because this matters a great deal to you. You feel very passionately about this, whether it's goals, things that you're manifesting, a relationship, or just something that you value a great deal. And you have put a lot of your energy into this. There's a lot of passion in this situation, a lot of health in this situation, a lot of unfoldment and blossoming going on. And also, things are going in a new direction now. So if things were delayed or held up or frustrated in the past, they are no longer doing so. You are moving forward into new directions. You feel very passionately about this. I'm getting a longing for nature in here. If you are already surrounded by nature, or if you want to go someplace where you're surrounded by more nature. I'm getting your body is feeling a lot better too. If you've been having health issues, you're feeling a lot better now. You're wondering where things are headed, potentially, and that might be bringing up some insecurity or worry for you because it's unknown. Things are moving in a new direction. Who knows exactly what will happen? It could be that somebody you care about is traveling away from you at this time, or seeking new goals in their life, and you might feel a little insecure as if somehow this threatens your relationship. But ultimately, I see you going after what you really want. The red in both these cards is standing out to me. The passion involved in cultivating something. Whatever this is, it matters a great deal to you. It's something you value a great deal. And so you're willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that it continues to grow. Whether it's a dream, an aspiration, an inspiration that you want to go towards, or something that you have already cultivated and you're continuing to cultivate. There might be some tiny niggling fears in there, or insecurities or anxieties about this because things are going in a new direction. But I would distract myself with self-care and some form of creativity. Okay. Here's the sun again. You have two suns. You're happy about something, or something, the potential for something brings you a lot of happiness. Or your health has improved. If you've been feeling under the weather, or if you've been worried about your health, it looks as though your vitality is back. Between the two suns and how much red is in these two, you look very healthy to me. It looks like you're having some kind of a breakthrough of happiness. You're feeling really good about yourself. You're feeling really confident. You're feeling on top of things. You feel like you can fully express yourself. Let me get more on that. What does the sun have to do with? Tell me more. Tell me more about the sun. that you can overcome obstacles, that you can totally do it. You can overcome obstacles. This is the mountain, by the way. There has been an obstacle in the way, feeling as though it's stopping you, or you haven't been sure how to surmount this, or may have felt that it was insurmountable, but it looks as though you can prevail against all odds or obstacles that are in your path. You feel very confident now because you've proven to yourself that you can overcome difficulty, or that you can move beyond it, or that if you plod through the difficulty, you can get out on the other side. This is reminding me of this too. You may have had some kind of self-mastery where you feel like you have accomplished self-mastery to some degree because you are no longer allowing your fears or worries to stop you from expressing yourself the way that you want to, or the way that you are, or to manifest anything in your life that you wish to manifest or go out after, or to keep. So you have justice. I'm going to pick more to go with that. Tell me more about justice. Things will be fair. You will not be treated unfairly. Things are rather upfront. Let's see what else I get. It's important for you to behave fairly as well, instead of blindly acting out of passion or stress. But that's a minor message in here. So things are speeding up. You have to make a decision about something very quickly. Let me see if I get any more. You have to weigh, deliberate, look things over, look over the list of pros and cons, and then you very quickly need to make a decision on something, or a decision is finally being made about something, or things are finally just now all of a sudden becoming very fair when perhaps things were not fair before, or differences may be settled suddenly. You come to terms or to an agreement with something. Let's see. Protecting what you value and what you have. You are not losing anything. I don't know why, but the past couple of days there's been some free-floating anxiety about losing something that you care about. I'm not getting that anything is being taken away from you. Or you just simply care a great deal about what you value, and you want to make sure that if you do have to let go of something, that it's going to good hands that will appreciate it. But that aside, it feels as though a decision is being made very quickly that will reassure you that you get to keep what you have, or that you get to make sure that what you value is safe. This could be family related. This could be related to courts even, or the legal world. This could be you were not sure if you would be able to keep your land or your house or what you value, or even a family situation that you value. But it looks as though things are being decided fairly swiftly, or that an option comes in suddenly where things are able to be deliberated in a fair way, and what you value is not being lost. You are not losing what you value. You have a say in this, on what happens with this situation. So this might have to do with making sure that a child is safe, or that things aren't going to the wrong hands, or that you simply get to keep what you value so much. or protect it. So then you have Angel Temperance and the Queen of Cups. Taking it easy, valuing your own emotions, honoring your own emotions, taking things in stride and staying calm is the most important thing that you can do right now. Don't let your worries or anxieties work you up where your emotional body is distraught, or you become extreme in one way or another. Between Justice and this Temperance card, it says, don't take action, don't take sudden action on anything based off of fears or anxieties. Keep what you feel to yourself for now, except you can definitely speak with people that you trust or you know aren't going to blab everything all over the place, or that you value the opinion of. You can definitely go seek advice or get emotional support from others, but try not to act based off of your emotions right now, because your emotions seem to be going up and down a little bit, and it may interfere with the actual outcome of things if you let your insecurities get the better of you. Self-care is extremely important. So if you live near hot springs, go to the hot springs, go to water, go to nature, breathe deeply, take saltwater baths, drink lots of tea. Yeah, look, my tea boxes are right above this card right now in the picture. Drink more fluids. Cry if you need to, but try to keep your emotions as balanced as you possibly can at this time. Take it easy on yourself too. Be forgiving of yourself. Be empathic towards yourself. You definitely are being guided by higher positive forces in the universe at this time. You are also being protected, and so you don't have to worry about your emotional safety, your mental safety, your psychological safety, or your physical safety, or the safety of those that you value, or that you treasure in life. So try to stay calm, emotionally take care of yourself. Only show your innards to people that are sensitive at this time, who know how to encourage you and that make you feel better when you speak with them. Don't spill your emotions to people who simply just don't understand. It's very personal, whatever this is. Then you have Magic Prayer. Your angels. There's another angel in here. Your angels are there for you. You are protected, guided, and loved by the divine. And so don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. To ask for moral strength, spiritual strength, emotional strength to get through anything, as well as to protect what you care about or what you treasure, and to protect you. You are being looked out after by benevolent spiritual forces in the universe. It is okay to believe in that, and it's okay to ask for help or to pray if you need to. Your prayers might also be answered at this time. You may have a wish come true, or something that you have longed for a long time comes. That might be one of the reasons on why you have two suns in here. Things are not as bad as they seem. Try not to give in to worry. Let me see if I get anything else. What are you praying for? Or what should you be praying about? Or what are your prayers being answered with? trees on trees. That you can get yourself out of a limiting situation. And if there are certain elements to this, you can count on spiritual forces to help you. You might have been feeling stuck in a situation that you want to get out of. You want more free-flowing energy or freedom in your life, or to have some kind of a breakthrough where you're not being so limited. It's okay to ask the divine for help. And in this situation, you may not be able to do all of this on your own. You may need help from spirit. So it's perfectly okay to ask for it. And I see you being freed from some kind of a situation, or you feel freer than you have in a while. And then you have Mermaid's Love. There is love here. Two opposite energies that complement each other extremely well and that understand each other. There is soulmates, true love of all different kinds, not just romantic. You are not alone in this. You have support. If you're feeling vulnerable or emotionally vulnerable, you have people around you that love you a great deal that are able to give you a sense of stability or to stabilize you through emotional support, or even practical advice or practical support. So let me get more on that. Tell me more. Whoa. Oh goodness. You are healing because in the past there's been an extremely difficult situation where you definitely felt trapped. You may have been trapped in a situation that had cruelty involved, power and control issues, addictions, unkind words, manipulation, mental manipulation, all sorts of abuse here. And this can also be self-abuse as well, but I'm getting more a situation involving another person. And you are dealing with some leftover anxiety over this situation. But don't forget, you can be freed from this situation, or you are freed already. It's just you have to convince your emotions that you are now free. But this may have been a relationship in the past where this went on. But it looks as though something is being addressed either legally through courts or rules or regulations that no longer allow that to get to you or your loved ones or what you treasure in life. This could also be fighting over money too, I would imagine, or fighting over property, wanting to make sure that the property or what you value does not end up in the wrong hands. Another message I'm getting in here is that if you have had relationships where power and control issues, abuse, or psychological manipulation, or fighting or control over money, or possessions, or you has gone on in the past, that is no longer the case now. And now you can actually have real love or a real relationship that is healthy, where you are valued and where you can work together and understand each other well. Maybe you're afraid that somehow this would turn into this. And so this is a reassurance that that is not going to happen. When this is true, there is no way that this can turn into that. And I'm also seeing the fact that there's the King and the Queen of Cups in here. If you have been involved in situations in the past where people have been abusive, you can draw to yourself situations now where you are understood completely because they are made of similar cloth as you. Maybe in the past you were with someone very different from you and you may not have complimented each other, but you can be with someone that compliments you now, or that you understand and they understand you, and there's mutual respect there. So let me pick, and this can go for with partnerships of all different kinds. It does not have to be romantic. It could also have to do with business or just a situation in your life. You're attracting much better allies now than before. Before, it looks as though you may have been tricked into trusting someone that was not trustworthy. And perhaps that's one of the reasons on why you have doubt or anxiety now, is you're afraid of trusting your own intuition. Maybe your intuition before told you the wrong information, or you fooled yourself somehow, and so you're afraid of doing that again. But I wouldn't worry about it. I would just focus on the fact that good things are happening and focus on being happy and positive. Let's see. Do their spirit guides want to tell them anything? Embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. Be understanding towards yourself. Don't criticize yourself. Don't feel bad about anything. Just honor where you're at, how you feel now, and how you can transform. And let me pick one more. Yeah, here we go again. Ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support that you need. This is reminding me of this and this. It's okay to ask for support. It's okay to ask for help. Everybody needs help at some point. There isn't a human being on this earth that has not needed help at some point, and there's nothing shameful about it if you're battling with that. You can have support at this time. So, okay. Hopefully that made sense or resonated for at least somebody out there. And I shall see you guys soon on the 13th. Or wait a minute. This is for the 13th, right? So the 14th. Okay. Take care. Bye.